I got a question for you,
Yeah.
or for you guys, because this thought's kind of popping around my head the other day. Because kind of was hitting on it a little bit when you're talking. We were talking a little bit earlier about games still to come out this year that we're looking forward to.
Yeah.
Uh so I believe I'm correct in the understanding that Expedition 33 is probably both of your game of the year so far.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I was because I've been looking at like what's coming out this year. So I wanted to ask, is there anything coming out later this year that you could see not taking game of the year in a critical sense, but in your personal sense?
I have no games I'm looking forward to the rest of the year, so no.
Let me pull up the rest of the games of the year. Because
You're not excited for anything coming out later?
I'm going to be honest. I have no idea what's coming out the last quarter here into the holiday season.
you just winging it, brother.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you winging it, brother.
Because I was already kind of thinking about this question, and then, I mean, you get it in the weekly wrap up later. But one of the games, I think it was in my top 2 most anticipated games at the beginning of the year. Crimson Desert has now been delayed till Q1 2026,
Right.
which for me in particular, that was going to be one of the games that probably had the chance to take Expedition personally for me.
Right. Which that's fair.
But it's one where it's like just like for me looking at games coming out later this year. I mean, there's like Trails in the Sky First, which is the remake of the first Trails game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that I'm going to enjoy that game, but it's a series I've wanted to play for a long time. And so it's like, there's the potential that could do it for me. I mean, as weird as it sounds, but I mean, well, I guess knowing me, and if you've listened to the show over the past couple years, hearing me and Alex just get super excited about it. There's Digimon Story Time Stranger.
Facts.
Which, as weird as it sounds to say, that has the potential to take like a personal game of the year, it does.
Yeah. So I'm looking at like the full list of games for the rest of the year. And like there's obviously a lot of games I'm excited for. Like I'm excited for Ghost of Yotei. I'm excited for Silent Hill F. You know, not going to be one that's going to take the crown, but I am excited for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I think the game just looks like it's going to be a fun time. But you know, and there's a couple other games here or there that's coming out. Like I'm excited to see what Lost Soul Aside's going to do. There's the game that I messaged you about. What was it called again? Varlet.
Yep.
Varlet looks pretty interesting. I just found out about that the other day, and it comes out in like 2 weeks. But honestly, I'm looking at the full list. Like, well, there's going to be a lot of good quality games coming out for the rest of the year. And even for me, like I've never really played in the other 2 entries, but like Octopath Traveler in December, I mean that something that I might check out.
I was about to say, I still never watched that, so I didn't realize it had a date. So to answer your question, John, the only 3 that could possibly overtake Expedition 33 and just game of the year for me would be if Borderlands 4 absolutely demolishes and revives the franchise for me, Octopath Traveler 0, and Dispatch.
Oh yeah, Dispatch is slated still for this year.
Dispatch is. I don't know if that would be able to take game of the year necessarily for me. It depends on how. I mean, I one of my favorite demos I've ever played.
Yeah, right.
But that's one where it's got a very good chance at the number 2 spot, and I guess it's depending on how well that story's told.
Yeah,
because
that would be my biggest thing, was just how well the characters and story blends.
Because so far, like the character interactions and the humor in that game
it's pretty good.
It's perfect for me. So it's like that has like top 3 potential for me, like easily this year.
No, I mean, like honestly, the only one that I genuinely think could take a swing at it would probably be Digimon Story, because like I look at everything else that I'm excited for. Like if I had to sit down and build like a top 10 most anticipated from right now, August 16th to the end of the year, Digimon Story is it's up here at number 1, and number 2 is like probably down here. Like there's a gap. But I will say, like, while Digimon Story Time Stranger, like it could be one of those games where it's like I just absolutely love it. 10 out of 10, something I'm gonna replay multiple times, whatever. I don't know if it would beat out Expedition for me because like one thing that, as you guys know, and let me say it for the show, that I do to a very unhealthy degree is I love rankings. I love tier lists. It's a weird mental obsession of mine. So like I always have like a mental track, like a little track of like what's my top 10 favorite games of all time? What's my top 15, top 20, whatever. And man, I never thought Red Dead 2 would get dethroned. And Red Dead 2, as of right now, I'm still flirting with Red Dead 2 and Expedition for that number 2 spot. So like that's tough competition for me personally.
What's your number one?
Mass Effect 3. Still Mass Effect 3.
Okay.
Easy. Love Mass Effect 3. Yes, I'm a Mass Effect 3 guy. Mass Effect 2 is fantastic. I love 3. I love Mass Effect 3. That's my favorite game ever.
I mean, over the last month or so, I've been trying to go through and come up with like what my top games of all time would be.
Yeah.
I don't have like a definitive list. That's usually just because I basically just have a list of where I've started putting the standouts that I would consider for like a top 10.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't gotten to a point where I'm trying to rank them or anything yet. But Expedition's probably in there.
Yeah.
Because it's one where I've never really been one to rank games. I'm actually making a concerted effort this year to like I've got a list of games coming out that I'm 100% planning on playing. And then I have a list of games that I've actually played for the year, like played or completed, played long enough to like consider being able to rank them. And whenever a new game comes out, if I enjoy it enough, it goes into that list. So then and then I'm ranking that list accordingly. So I actually have a reference for like the end of the year when I'm trying to decide what my favorite games for the year were. I've never done that before, but I'm trying to do that this year.
Question for you then: where does First Kazan currently stand in there?
Currently, it's in the number 2 spot.
Okay.
Like ever? Or
No,
year?
this year.
Okay.
Yeah, this year. Yeah.
For this year,
I very specifically said this year.
Okay, my bad. Missed that.
No.
Went over the head.
No, for this year, it's number 2 for me so far.
Okay.
But like other games coming out this year, I don't think it would like. I mean, it would, depending on if it's as well as I'm hoping it's going to be. Outer Worlds 2.
It's fair.
It could make
Is that still slated for this year?
Yes, as of right now. I don't know. Did it get a date? But
20, it's listed as 29th on the Wikipedia game releases.
Okay.
October 29th.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's sitting right next to October 30th, game I'm super excited for. Don't know. I haven't played it. I didn't play any of the play tests for it. At this point, I'm just excited for it to come out. Arc Raiders.
Oh, yeah.
It's like that game, from everything I've heard of it, it has the potential to potentially like make it into like a top 5 of the year for me. Depending on, the enjoyment factor of it. But other than that, like one of the only other games that's like a notable game I'm for sure buying is Pokemon ZA.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's like that's not ever gonna crack like my favorite game of the year list.
But it's gonna be one you're gonna dump a lot of hours in.
It's like I'm gonna play it. I'm going to enjoy it. It's not gonna be my favorite game of the year, but it'll be an enjoyable, I don't know, 20, 30, maybe 40 hours while I play it.
Right.
Depending on how long the game actually is.
I will also say for like the favorite games of all time thing, something that I am planning to do. This is I guess a little bit of a spoiler alert for something to come for the people watching for the channel. December 31st, I will be posting a video of my top 25 games of all time, and it will become an annual series. And I had the realization to do this a couple months ago because like I was kind of once again a very unhealthy obsession with lists and tier lists. I was thinking about my favorite games again, and I was thinking about 2 specific games that at one point I said, yeah, I think it beat this one. I think I beat this one out. And that is Spider-Man 2 and Tears of the Kingdom. Both still fantastic games. Definitely deserve to be in like top 10-ish, but
you went way too hard on those.
Yeah, I think those might have been
you got
knee-jerks.
way too excited about those when you played them.
Yeah, so I kind of want to start doing a yearly list.
I kind of let you like go on with it for a while, but it's one of those where I'm like, man, it's good, but
yeah. No, I kind of want to do a yearly list now so I can see how much my opinion changes year to year and see how much of it's knee jerks. So if you want to do something like that with me, because I'm doing the video every year, by all means, jump in. It's up to you.
I think off the top of my head, I've got maybe 5. I've got a list on my computer that I've been adding to as I think of stuff.
Right.
I might have it on my phone, actually. Let me check real quick.
But no, that's something I plan to. I don't know if I'll do 25. It might be like 15 or something. I don't know. I know I want to do at least more than 10. So I'll either do 15, 20, or 25. But that's going to be an annual series that I'm going to do over here. Just to get, see how many of these games I throw in there are knee jerks. You know what I mean? Because I definitely have my fair share of knee jerks. Surprisingly, when I had to look myself in the mirror and ask this, I will say that because I did say when I played it, that it cracked in the top 5, top 10. I don't think Ragnarok was a knee jerk. I do still genuinely love that game, and I would put it up there.
Were you looking through this list? The only other one that could be very interesting for me would be Mouse PI for Hire.
Oh, that game looks so fun.
Yeah.
That game looks so fun.
So I kind of assume that like Expeditions, because when it comes to the end of the year, that's probably still going to be my top game. Because right now, it's so far ahead right now.
I mean, there's been a solid year of games, but Expedition stood out pretty strong.
Yep.
It's so far ahead right now. It'd be hard for something to catch up to it.
Facts.
But I don't have my full list here, but I do have 5 because I want to come up with try to come up with a definitive top 10. I've got 5 here on my starter list. If you'd like to hear that,
Let's hear it. I want to hear it, man. I love this shit. You know me.
No particular order right now. Except potentially one of these. God of War 2018. Because I know you're a bigger Ragnarok fan.
Yep. But
I think we've said this before, maybe when we talked about Ragnarok after you played it. People that loved God of War 2018 as the game like on its own prefer Ragnarok.
Sure.
If that's their main entry point to the series. People that love the story already, 2018 is probably their favorite.
Yeah.
Because it's the new direction. You get to see all the changes.
Yeah, like if you're an old fan, you played all the previous games, 2018 is your thing. You know?
It's like 2018. I loved Ragnarok. Ragnarok was by far and away my favorite game that year, the year that it came out. But I prefer 2018.
Yeah.
So God of War 2018 is on there. Halo 3.
Respect. Got to throw it on there.
Expedition 33.
Okay.
Divinity Original Sin 2.
Makes sense.
And then potentially the outlier or the unexpected pick, Tales of Xillia.
Okay. I respect
to regular people besides me.
Well, I was gonna say it's like it's one where it's like that's even amongst Tales fans, that's usually not.
Most definitely
it's not the one people consider their favorite. It's usually highly regarded in those lists anyway.
Yeah,
but it's one where I've played quite a few Tales games now. I haven't played all of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I get so excited when remasters get announced because I keep picking them up and playing them. Because I've enjoyed every one I've played so far. But Tales of Xillia is it's one where I remember back to when I first was playing it.
Mm-hmm.
I would catch myself playing it for like hour. Like I would realize I'm like I've been sitting here for way too long playing this. I need to go do something else. I would get up, go and start doing something else. I'd be gone for like 15 minutes. I'm like, all right, that's good enough. I got to get back.
Right.
Yeah, I remember this mostly because John and me were playing that at the same time, and I know I put a lot of time into it too. He eventually overpassed me because I think I dropped it off after the initial in-game stuff.
I went through. I played because you could play through it as it's essentially two story modes where you play through as either MC. It's like I played through both of them. I did all the post game like Uber boss fights and dungeons and stuff. I absolutely love that game.
I was about to say, because that wasn't your entry into Tales, but it was like the first one you really.
It's what got me really into it.
Yeah.
And it's one where it's like that's the one that made me. 'Cause I'd played I think one or two before, but that's the one that made me a Tales fan.
Right.
It's also what I'm hoping like Trails this guy first does for me for Trails.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean,
That's-
at least it's the first too.
That's why I'm so excited for that, because it's like I've
Yeah.
wanted to play that for years, and they announced that remake
hmm
around the time I was getting ready to jump into it. So I've just been waiting,
waiting for this moment.
so I could play the remake of it to see if I get into it, and that would be the driving force to get me into the rest of the series.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm glad you're starting to form a list. I love lists, man. Lists are my favorite thing. Because like for me, like I think about mine all the time, and it's so hard. Like my answer changes on the day on like what like my full top 10 is. But like here, like for a while, especially once I realized Tears and Spider-Man 2 were knee jerks, and I've kind of reformed my list to what it was. Like my top 5, or at least my top 4, stay ungodly consistent, and now it's kind of moved around because of Expedition. But like for me, it's like number 1, Mass Effect 3, number 2 and 3, Red Dead and Expedition. I want to get, because I played Expedition twice this year, right back to back. I want to get a Red Dead 2 playthrough sometime this year. I'm holding out a little bit longer in hopes that this next gen upgrade is real. I'm holding out for that. But I want to get a Red Dead 2 playthrough done this year to kind of confirm where it sets. But like that's 2 and 3. Twilight Princess would now be in that 4 spot. It was at that 3 forever, and then the first Spider-Man would come in at 5, and then from there it's kind of a toss up between Persona 5 Royal and God of War Ragnarok would kind of be that. And then after that, I don't know, man. I can give you a list of games that's going to come after that, but where they're going to go, I don't know. I mean, we got Oblivion, we got Mass Effect 2, we got Conquer Live and Reloaded, we got Super Mario RPG. I mean, like, I got Halo 3. I got a list of like, man, where do you fit into this puzzle? I don't know. My answer changes by the day.
Yeah, the problem is every time I start thinking of like my favorite games of all time, I tend to think of games that I've either played recently, but then because I don't write anything down until I've thought about it multiple times when I've been thinking about it. There's one game that might end up on that top 10 list that isn't nobody's ever putting in their top 10 list.
What is that?
I've talked about it before. It's a game that just about any time I find the excuse for it, I bring it up.
Okay.
It's Force of Nature 2.
Okay. Yeah. Former Gamestetic Game of the Week.
It might have been my first game of the week.
It might be. Yeah, you might be right. Let me look.
It might have been, because it's one where anytime I can find an excuse to talk about how much I love that game, I do.
It was the second Gamestetic Game of the Week. So yeah, your first one.
I was
Force
about to say
Nature 2.
that's in the same spot for me with Enslaved, Odyssey to the West.
Yeah,
because it's one where I don't know, man. I absolutely love that game.
Yeah,
it's one where if you look at it, and even if you played it all the way through, you're like, okay, yeah, I could see how someone might enjoy this, but nah, man, that might somehow crack its way into my top 10.
Right. Man, yeah. Shout out to Force Ninja 2. I'm looking through some of this list, man. We have just got a list of games on here, bro. Yeah, my first Game of the Week was The Forgotten City. Great game. Such
you
a good game.
Literally just played that weeks ago.
Such a good game.
I think that was like you had been playing it fairly recently when you talked about it. You were like, I gotta talk about this thing,
dude. I played the mod, and then I found out because I was trying to find out of the people who made the mod if they had more mods. And then I found out they made the entire standalone game, and it was on Game Pass. I'm like, here we go. No, love Forgotten City, man. That game's so fun.
You know what's funny? Because as I mentioned to you over Discord, my computer's just been running our old podcast.
Yeah.
It's still currently going.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, my computer hasn't been turned off since.
That's crazy. But I mean, you got like new computer, liquid cooling. So I mean, shout out.
But yeah, no, it's weird when some of those get to the end and we don't do a game of the week. I went, what?
Yeah,
I was like, it just ends, and I was like, what happened? Why did none of us say something about a game of the week?
It's like the staple now, bro. It's like the staple now. Oh gosh. But no, back to your original question, John. I think Digimon Story would be the only one that could. We'll see, But Expedition did something to me, man.
Not Ghost of Yotai?
It's gonna be a really fun game, but no, I mean, Ghost of Tsushima, very fun game. But
that's one where I think like I don't think that's gonna be on any of our potential like game of the year lists.
Oh, probably not.
it'll probably
But
be like
it's gonna be a critically acclaimed game.
Yeah, no, I mean it might break into the top 5, but it'd break into the top 5 like at like the 5 spot or something for me. That's just my current prediction. We'll see.
Yeah, even if I played it and loved it, there's a couple games coming out that this year that unless they fumble real hard,
Yeah.
are making their way into my top 5.
Yeah.
Like I completely forgot about it, but Zach mentioned Dispatch.
Mhm.
It's like that if that game comes out.
I hope it does.
Well, I don't know why I said if that game comes out. The game's scheduled to come out. There's no reason.
it's
It
still
I mean, it
delayed.
still says 2025. They
Yeah.
haven't given an official date. So
God,
I
I
mean,
hope it's this year.
But that's one where it's like that game comes out. If the rest of the game is like the demo, then yeah, it has potential to be my second favorite game of the year.
Right.
Depending on how much I enjoy Digimon.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Which everything about Digimon just looks so good. They had the rideable Digimon trailer come out recently. Some more armor evolutions are confirmed. I'm like, yes. I sent it to John, so excited. I'm like, yes, let's go.
He's been sending me stuff this week, and like, so I'm like, okay, yeah, I know you're excited. I'm busy right now.
Okay, yeah, you say that until I sent you the Tales of Zillia thing, and John sent back in all caps, dear God, yes.
wait, what happened with Tales of Zillia?
It's in the weekly wrap up. So the next Tales remaster is supposed to be getting announced this summer, and it looks like that they kind of accidentally leaked it themselves potentially in a video. That it's Tales of Zillia.
Yeah, because it was like the thumbnail. Like
Just
the,
one or 1 and 2?
It looked like because it was remember like the companion conversations where it pop up in that box there. It was one of those boxes. It was them from Tales of Zillia 1.
Okay.
But if they were gonna do it, I would hope they would do a bundle pack, and
So would I.
because
Because
I didn't finish 2.
2 was rough.
2 was rough to get into. I think if you managed to get into it, it might have it could have been good, but it was rough to get into.
Because Zillia is one of the few where they did an actual connected sequel.
Yeah, it wasn't necessary.
It was not.
Yeah, no, John was very excited when I sent him that screenshot. Just all caps, dear
Well-
God, yes.
Well, the difference was you sent me a screen cap of it that just said Tales of Zillia remaster, and it wasn't like 3 paragraphs and followed by an image where I'm like, I don't have time to read that right now. That was the difference in those messages.
Okay, all right, so I'll keep it short and sweet next time. Got it.
That's why when I send John stuff, it's on Discord. And the
Oh
very
no, he sent it to me on Discord.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah.
It's just one where sometimes I open it up, I'm like, I'll come back to this, and then I get busy and forget about it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. No, it's pretty rare that I text John. I'm gonna be honest. It's usually just
But
Discord.
mostly it's Discord messages.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, natural default. That's just what I go to. I don't know.